Well, got another project, Toro Timemaster. It's got all the parts. I just took the belt guide off because I was checking it out. The motor appears to be locked up. Guy said he had some valve work done. I figured maybe it was hydro locked. Took the plug out, nothing. Figured maybe this belt, if it was replaced, it was the wrong side. It was sticking. Nope. So I'm gonna start by tearing this apart, taking the head off, and see what's going on. So this is the second one I've had with serious engine problems. The first one had no compression. Turned out one of the valve guides slipped. Oh, somebody was in here before because they don't have the right bolts on here. Yeah, 2 out of the 3 are not right. So that's already a bit worrying. I paid $200 for this in a pressure washer, so no matter what, I've got a good deal, and I'm not that worried. A new engine is, I think, 160. So it looks like this was just rusted onto here. So I am going to take the coil off. Clean the flywheel up, clean the coil, and see if it runs. This is awesome. And sometimes you get good ones like this. Pull that out. So this has been sitting out for quite a while. That's funny. I'm gonna clean this up, get a brush to clean this, and I'll be right back. So I already got this cleaned up. Looks good. Can't complain. Doesn't look bad. I am gonna just pull this off. Yeah. And then I'm gonna get a brass hammer to hit that. Brass so it doesn't damage those threads. Probably don't even need this. Yeah. Get it loose. The key just dropped here, and then I'll clean that out, but this looks filthy. That's why you don't store stuff outside. All right, clean this off. I cleaned the whole thing so that way the gap's nice and even. And you do need to make sure, so you line it up. Now I need to put the key in. Of course, now it's being a little bugger. Hold on. This was the key that came out of it. So, let me get this. A little screwdriver to tap it down. Put it back together, and let's see where we're at. My guess is this is going to work just fine. Funny thing is, the guy lied about it. So he told me that he was running it and it just stopped working, which doesn't make sense. All right, when you put this in, make sure this side out, and then this says cylinder side. So you want that side out, that says. but he lied because he told me that it was running and then just stopped. Well, you know, this wouldn't get rusted like that. I like to magnet here, gap it with a business card, don't gap it by eyesight. I did that before and then it stopped working. So, lesson learned, just gap it by, you know, with a card or with a feeler gauge. I think it's 12. Yeah. And then key is, since this isn't a deep socket, it doesn't fit normally. Kind of pull it off a bit. I might need to get a deep socket. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna get a deep socket. Get nice. Pull the business card out. The spark plug that was in there was a torch, which are not very good. I never use them, so I have some Autolite ones that are platinum. I bought a 4-pack. I'll throw that in. And something that was kind of weird too when I went to go look at this one, it had plenty of oil in it. So I thought that was kind of weird. Hold on. Alright, so they did mess up this spark plug, but I've got a chaser. So that is right, that's moving. I'm gonna lubricate this. I'm gonna get my spark plug chaser because I don't want to mess it up. And then another good thing on this, it's got the heavy duty deck pulleys. These are the upgraded ones. So, I mean, can't complain about that. But this belt is way too loose. Holy cow. So let me get the spark plug chaser. Here it is. And then what you do, make sure you put grease on here to catch the metal filings. And these are easy to mess up, the cylinder heads, because they're only aluminum. So it happens. If it happens, just stop and go get a chaser. Yeah, see? And they weren't too bad. It's probably just the very beginning was messed up because I'm barely getting any resistance. Let me back it off a second. And you want to go all the way down when you do these. To make sure it cleans out all the threads. Yeah. Hardest thing sometimes is getting this started straight. Yeah. You tell it's all the way through now. So I bet you the guy never had he said something about a valve problem. The neighbor fixed it for him. I don't believe any of that. I bet you he got this out of the trash, tried it, didn't work, and said, I'll just resell it. But yeah, see, not too bad. Some shavings, I mean, you can see them in the grooves, and then collects in the grease, but not bad at all. And now, let's get this spark plug in. Yep, perfect. So the weird thing is, this one wasn't used bad. You know, it doesn't have a bunch of rust around here. It was stored outside from the oxidation. I can tell that. Wheels were in great shape, the handle. So, kind of funny. This is a new plug, so I'm tightening a little more. I think they recommend like half a turn on a new plug to seat the washer. Let me clean up and then I'll finish putting stuff on. Okay, let's see. And something that was suspicious, you know, too, when the motor was locked up, there's plenty of oil in it. Yeah. And it's not that dirty. So to me, that didn't make a lot of sense. Unless somebody, you know, was like, oh, I'm gonna add oil afterwards, thinking they can fix their mistake. But, so I rehooked up the kill spark plug. It's got compression, because, yeah, it's got plenty of compression. So by the factory, these actually go straight back. I kind of like to go to the side sometimes because you're pulling it to the side. So, but you know what? I'm gonna go just how the factory had it, straight back. I have no idea if carb's any good, how long this sat. Definitely needs some belt adjustment, but gas smells pretty fresh, and that's more that he bought it, I mean, got out of the garbage sitting there. So let me give it a shot. Okay, I had the switch in the wrong position. So mine's a key start. When you're on here, that is run, that is off. So let's try this again. So let me get some tools to tension that belt, look at the adjustments, and clean this up. So this is tensioned. You put a feeler gauge there for 20 thou. Which I know that's about 20, just from doing this a few times. Maybe do it a tiny bit more. No, back it off. So that's good. I'm really excited because these are the upgraded pulleys. Next thing really, might do an oil change. It didn't look that bad, but I gotta check the tension on the belt and check how their condition are. Air filter is not great, and it's missing the pre-filter, so maybe I'll order a new air filter, but I am gonna go get those, probably get those correctables later. I'm just gonna put it back for now. I don't know how somebody can lose this stuff anyways. I've You know, like to me, I take things apart, I put it in a box together, never have an issue. A lot of people, I don't know, they take it apart, they don't know what they're doing, forget to put it back together. So be careful when you're doing that. So this is the nicer one because it's got upgraded pulleys. The lever on here is upgraded. On the original ones, these were plastic and they would break. And then this also has the guard here. So I'm gonna give this a little shot again. So let's see, switched on and I'll pull. So it works just fine. I don't know why it sounds like making a little noise. So I did look at it, and the drive belt, not drive belt, the belt that drives the blades is kind of crappy. So I ordered a new belt. I'm going to order a new belt. But basically, I got this and a power washer for $200, and this needed a spark plug adjustments. So hope that helps somebody.